I don't know what to say now.
You said it was your YouTube video though.
Yeah, but I lied.
Yeah, no, that's what you get. Now get up out of my seat. Okay, I said yesterday that I'm going to do a why do I vlog because a few people have been kind of asking me why am I even bothering with this, and I was saying yesterday that I've kind of been thinking that myself a few times. So like, why would I bother subjecting myself and then like Kate as a result to having to film our life all the time in public and embarrassing ourselves by talking to a camera in front of loads of people? One of the main reasons that I do this is that people don't do like home movies anymore. So that's kind of what we're doing really, is making home movies in more of a modern context, just uploading them online basically. And I remember when I was younger, my mother had a video camera and she used to film stuff, and there's a video of my family that we sent to my granddad as a home video when he was away in the Sahara Desert. And it's a really cool thing to have, so that's, I suppose this is the modern equivalent of that for me, that to have a home movie that we can look back on in years to see all the dumb shit that I did and all the touring and all that kind of stuff. I think it'll be cool to look back on. Another reason that I do it is that I studied film production, video making in college for 2 years. But being on tour all the time and doing wrestling and rehearsing and all those kind of things, I don't really have time to write films, make films, do anything like that, make documentaries. That's something I really want to do, make documentaries, and I just don't have the time. So this is kind of a way to do it. I get to tell a story. I think I'm a writer or a storyteller more than I'm anything else, and I like to do those things, and I don't have access to other people's stories, or I don't have the time to kind of do other people's stories, so this is an easy way to kind of do my own and make my own kind of story, tell my own journey, I suppose, really, in a way. And kind of add a little bit of artistic-y side things to it as well. Like, that's why I like doing time lapses. Aesthetically good that way. That's why I'm starting to do this thing up, because it looks a lot better than me filming up against a dirty wall or something like that. It makes it just look a little bit better, and I like doing that because that's what I've actually studied in college a little bit. The other reason that a lot of people always say to me is that I'm an attention seeker. I think that's kind of one of the more main ones I've done. And like anything you can think of that somebody could do to seek attention, I've pretty much done it. I mean, like, I released a rap album. Stop bothering me. If you ask me ever hit the laugh, and that's the problem. Can you see me with a I'm an actor. If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. I tried singing for a while. I will believe every word, just tell me so. Just take care. Like your hair. For a while I did a daily vlog thing that I filmed with Dwayne, that we filmed on a toilet every day. Should have flushed. It's anything that you can do. I'm doing stand-up comedy. It's another one. You know, you're doing all these things that I can do to get attention. This is obviously another way for that, I think. I said earlier that I'm a storyteller and a writer and stuff first. I think I'm an attention seeker first, probably. Some people have a problem with that, probably, and they use it as a negative term, being an attention seeker, but I've like fully accepted it. I made a career out of it, pretty much, being an attention seeker, so I might as well just carry on doing it on the internet. Like, people seem to be kind of focused, and I think I focus quite a lot on the views side of this, and people say, like, is there a point in doing this if not a lot of people are viewing it? And I think that way sometimes myself, honestly, and Kate gives out to me quite a bit for it, that it's not about the views, it's about having videos and memories and things like that. Regardless of getting views, I'm still going to do this. This is something that I actually enjoy doing. I enjoy the editing, I enjoy piecing things together after I've done it. So the views are secondary to that. Obviously, would I like to get like 100,000 views for video? Yes, I fucking would. But if that doesn't happen, that doesn't mean I'm not going to keep doing this, because I do actually like doing it. I like to play with cameras, I like to film things, I like to document what I'm doing in some way or another, whether it's writing it down, whether it's filming it, whether it's writing about it in a song like I used to as a teenager, rapping and stuff like that. I always like to document what I'm doing to leave a mark in some way. I suppose it's why I find graffiti so fascinating and things like that, is because it's people going out there leaving a mark. You know that they're there, you know that they exist because their footprint has been left there. They exist. You know that they are there because you can see what they've done. I always kind of had an interest in like film, actors, always been obsessed with writers, people who do graffiti and things like that. Like basically anybody that kind of goes out of their way to leave a mark, goes out of a way to make sure that you know they existed, goes out of their way to make sure that you know they were on the world, basically. Not to sound too melodramatic about it, but that's basically it. Like, you know that they've existed, you know that they've had a life because you're able to see what they've done. And that's something I've always wanted to be able to do ever since I was a child, building a stage in my friend's back garden to put on a show that I was doing myself of songs that I wrote. It's because I wanted people to know that I was there. I wanted people to know that I existed. I wanted to be in people's memories when they thought of a situation. And that goes back to me being an attention seeker. It sounds like mental illness in some way, that like I'm literally obsessed with people knowing that I exist. But I think it's just that attention seeking behaviour basically. And I'm okay with that. So hopefully that helps you understand why I bother doing this shit, and hopefully it makes people understand it, because I know that I'm getting a lot of strange looks when I'm telling people that I'm daily vlogging now, because they're like, why? And that's why, because I just want to. So there you go. Come back tomorrow, where I'll be back just doing my daily activities again. Tomorrow's a very busy day, so it's going to be fun. I'm rehearsing, choreographing fight scenes, I have wrestling training, and I'm doing my third stand-up show. So make sure to check back tomorrow to see all of that shit happen. Okay? Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, like my Facebook page, all that kind of shit. Spread the word. Peace out, bitches. Yes. Excellent. Stop recording now.